Friday night, Friday night.
Cheating
Oh,
ass
wait,
pussy.
Friday night.
Come over here, pussy.
He ain't playing like a complete mix. Yes. What's up, Busy? You wanna play me?
Go ahead. What you say?
So you wanna play me? Play me?
Play against you?
Yeah, I was fucking around. I don't even know what you on. I would probably use like ads or something.
Nah, hell no. I'm putting
I use the
OD.
Mavs on my. I use like tier one. I use the Lakers. Tier two. I use the Mavs or Cleveland. And tier three. I use. I just be picking anybody between the Magic. I'll either pick the old school Blazers, Scotty and Sabonis.
Out Pelicans. That boy B.I.
Yeah, Pelicans. I like them too. As a
Pelicans, I
tier,
like
they're
Pelicans.
tier two team though.
The Nuggets, fake.
Play these niggas again. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, we about to be playing against KD.
KD, playing KD.
We about to get crazy.
This nigga guarding KD now. I'm going David Thompson. You need to switch.
Oh, good defense.
Ooh, shooter.
Yeah.
He's a bum, yo. Yo, niggas literally sitting here watching these bums do this shit, yo. So
Damn.
what?
That shit was fast. That's why I got off that game.
Yo, nah, he's cheating. They cheating. They definitely cheating. He's cheating.
Damn, that's up.
He's definitely cheating.
You getting flashed on shit. Wow, flash. Yeah, big old. Oh my, yo, this. He said, them niggas is trying to put them flames on us. So, like in my bed. Oh, what the defense is.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, KD. Who got, oh, I got three. I need to get the double team. Come on. Oh no. Get up there, bro. Kill him. Good. Oh my goodness. Don't let him get the.
I was going after that shit though. Yeah.
They was just going to go all the way. I see it.
Yes.
I'm just like, dude,
Playing for don't think I got Point Break on.
Oh shit. You see the roll with the mama.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah, it's a better shoot that.
Niggas be so whack. So fucking whack.
I'm
Fucking whack at video games. Like, people don't, like, just think about shit.
Uh-oh. Oh, trade fit.
Tried it. I was there. Tried it.
I'm making a mistake. Right. Oh, somebody saved the day. Hold on. I can shoot them wide open, but not on the air.
What the? Shot.
Alright. That's what I'm gonna do.
Shot.
Oh, when you got hacked, you sack.
Yeah, that's why it came up. It came up like that. I don't know why. Might be a glitch. That shit happened twice.
Oh, shit.
That's good. That's good. Oh, you missed.
What up, this is a playing game, y'all.
Oh.
Yo, this nigga is
I
cheating.
got that pole. Oh, you sure? I'm not serious.
Big deep.
How was he coming out right there, man?
Shooter.
Ron, you better come out playing ball.
Shoot that shit.
That back.
Nigga,
How you shoot that shit?
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Rally LaForce, our reporter tonight. So the Clippers win the tip.
yo, niggas be.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Get somebody else to do it.
Come on now, it's okay. Don't do this to me.
Yo, you know what we need to do? That'll be fun. Play team up. Get 10 niggas and run team up.
Yo,
That shit is fun, but it's on some fucked up servers.
I'll be watching the nigga Shada. He be playing that shit with his mates.
Play that shit like 2K 17, 18. My mother does shit. My mother does. Stacks on bread.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
No, Doc. Dumb shit. Get it off of his plate. Put it back on merge.
To LeBron James.
It's a waste of time. You playing Nate, Bob, and Joe. These niggas are old ass names. Nate, Bob, and Joe.
Yeah, about to do that, man. Crazy. You're right. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna get this shit crazy.
That shit.
You like that, bro.
These niggas got 99 close shot. Good shot, Joe. Oh, it's me. Oh my god. Shit. Look at that.
We're trying to get that offense.
Oh,
like
Leonard
that.
with the block.
Stop to that corner.
To the paint.
He averaged 20 with
Here's
offense.
Morris. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This nigga is
You know that
cheating.
2020 bubble title for the Lakers.
That's
What made it
crazy.
so
He locked
difficult?
on to me when he knew I was
the
there.
mental grind of all that time in the
Nigga, spawn
bubble.
out,
3
trapping.
months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
You got it.
Westbrook, that's good.
Well, this is going to help the
Westbrook
entire
for three.
offense. Russell
Hold on, and the
knocking
steal.
down
Hold on,
shots
fellas.
from
We
range.
bugging.
George with it. And Davis picks him up defensively.
It's so
George
much
outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I just
It's so much
love
smoke
the
there. My
ball.
man shot accurately at me, yo.
Now here's Russell.
Chest.
His last outing, he had 24 points.
What's up?
Davis. And
T, what are you
Davis
playing, T?
slams it home.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wants.
Oh! That was still open.
Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Cheating, yo. He's
You know you're
cheating.
doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
So swag.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazing he lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Both free throws good from James. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Graham.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Now, here is James. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
AD has always been such a gifted rebounder.
Stolen by Davis. Out to the right wing. Davis a screen. Here's Russell. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And foul called on Paul
Right, y'all.
George.
Get the fuck back in the game.
That's his
What he
first
was
foul of the
doing.
game.
Let me stop.
Here's Schroeder. An important role in this offense, averaging around
So
12
lucky
and a half
that
per
I
game.
Oh,
Screen by Bamba. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Back to Achimura.
Trying to find secrets.
Over Leonard. Outside Schroeder.
It's fine.
With 1 on the clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Westbrook drawing the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Oh, just
I'll pay them.
Stolen by Schroeder. Hachimura with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Reeves.
I didn't.
To the left wing.
Yo,
Oh, George with a steal.
Oh, this.
Westbrook outside.
It's on the ground.
Morris with it. Takes a three. Oh, he missed it.
oh,
Making
he's
it 1 for 2 now.
definitely cheating.
Yeah, and the defense is really going to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just
Oh, yeah, look at him,
dangerous
look at him.
from the three-point line.
He shot me with a crossbow.
Here's Reeves.
All that smoke.
Puts up a
What the
three.
fuck? Like,
Rebounded
are
by
you
Kawhi
fucking
Leonard.
serious? Why is he?
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Fucking punk.
Yo, what game you playing, P?
55 seconds left in the first quarter.
You go on that, Rui. You go on that, Rui.
Pass to Highland.
Then it's 50. Oh, one
To
more.
win the drought. That one
He would have
doesn't
made that.
drop.
He got some
Now
game.
the Lakers take it the other
You're
way.
not passing. I mean, you're holding the
Beasley
lane.
outside.
Hey.
To the right side. Tipped.
Austin, come to stay there. Come to stay there.
Drained in for 2 points.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Oh, come on.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh.
Here's Powell. The
Throw that.
rebound by Beasley.
Can't blame him. Just trying to
Yeah, I'll go
take
back
what
to the
the
rest.
defense allows.
Pass to Bamba.
Rui.
Now Achimura.
I would have passed out. I passed out of that.
Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. He gets it
Passed out of
off.
that, Rui.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. Up by. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
He will be so
Too close.
trash.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Shooter.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even. We've reached the final game of the regular season. But Brent, for teams that are on the outside looking in, how's today?
It's so weird to think about driving to work and you're headed to
Oh.
the arena and you know that
You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to
tonight
do it.
your season's going to be over. So
Oh,
try to take it in a little bit, BA. Savor the moment. You know, the last time you tape up and pull on the uniform and you want to finish strong. So go out there and play with a little bit of pride before you get to the off season and get a chance to improve your game individually.
That's me.
James with the ball. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. The shot by Russell, no good. James with a steal. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Don't force it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Here's
good.
Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
The Clippers trail. George left side. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite, Allie. Thank you. Here are the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The three from Russell. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Ow.
Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. James. Second chance effort. That one goes. Count it. James has got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Down low. Here's George. Uses the glass
Never.
to finish the layup. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
So we're trying to play now to this.
Here's Russell. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find
Jiggy
ways
wiggy.
in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
As for the Lakers,
Reek.
you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, EA, he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's Schroeder. And there's the rejection. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
You down the court.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half.
And how creative was that from Rui, getting a bit fancy with it.
Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3.
I know you got
The rebound by Bamba. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Reeves. Covington grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Oh my God.
making that.
Kicks it to George.
Good video.
Driving in.
Wow. Gave him the
And
air
for
one.
Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team. It's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Reeves. Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off. That time it did.
Here's Bamba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yo.
That's good from Bamba.
God.
Oh, he said off. No.
Second free throw, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Smoothie.
To the middle. Out to Gordon. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being the scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Here's Schroeder.
Yeah.
Back it up. Oh, come here. No energy.
Here's Reeves. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Lakers on top. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's James.
Here.
Good on the bucket. James has got 8 points.
I mean, you really could call a foul almost on every
Wow,
play
a fair
LeBron
one?
James is driving. That time contact, no whistle, didn't bother him.
Hands.
That's all. Quote on live refs. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Well, just ripping
3,
through
Austin.
right there as he
Fucking
finds
guard
the
up,
open
bitch.
spot.
Niggas don't be guarding Austin Reeves like he don't average fucking 16.
Well, Brett, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you
Russ,
and me
fuck
have
outta here. That's how we
so
traded
much
you, nigga.
history, Brian. So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to
Austin,
be that
I'm
way.
setting you up for another
But
one.
when you're at this level of competition,
Oh, shit. Good
it's
D.
intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit, and that's when
Defense.
instances like this
You know he wanted to
happen
shoot that
between
ball.
a player and a referee, and that goes for both sides.
Nice rebound.
Man, no, you don't got nothing for me, bro.
Right now. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming
shit out,
a
man.
long cold streak.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
To the wing, right side. Drives to the hoop. The shot no good. And George with some nice D. To the inside.
Shot.
And the dunk.
You ever had punch that over here, baby?
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
And here are the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the
Fuck
NBA.
outta here.
They got a nice collection of shooters on this
Stole
Clippers team. It helps. We have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard here to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Takes a 13-footer.
That pass was for you, AD, in the corner. My fault.
Russell's
Good shot.
got his first points in this one.
I think D'Lo has all sorts of confidence.
Oh.
He has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Shooter.
Morris outside. Pass to man. Now here's George.
I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it.
We got something.
A little under 2.5 minutes on by in the third quarter. Ooh, can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
That's crazy.
5 to shoot. Another shot. Russell. Can't cash it in from close range.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the
D'Angelo,
field.
you 1 for
Still
9,
have to
bud.
shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
You better go up.
Steps back.
Go up.
Here's Russell.
Yeah.
Here's Davis.
That's how they go.
Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. The Clippers
Crazy.
trail.
It's crazy.
Magic.
And George launches it from deep. That doesn't go either for George.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can
I
bring them
don't
from
respect my
three-point range.
hours. I respect
D'Angelo, you fucking up.
Pass to man. Leonard outside. Here's the floater. James with the rebound.
The standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
There's the triple. Out left to the wing. Here's Reeves.
What's that? Good shot.
From three-point
You're
land.
not missing 2 in a row.
Give him 8
Fucking
points
phone
now.
down. Get him.
You see him right there developing.
I don't
more
protect the
in
paint
his
for shit.
passing
It's like, you
ability.
gotta be the
Good
fucking
decision.
center to protect the paint.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as
Whoever's trying to
possible.
take that up. That was fucking
James
fake.
can't get it to go.
it. Dipset. Yeah.
Nah, you're not getting that.
Dipset.
It's stolen away.
Yeah.
The word?
41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Russell.
What you want, Wiz?
Looking to end this cold spell.
Oh, D'Angelo.
And he lays it up and in. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can't find the rhythm.
Faster.
Pass to Leonard.
Oh, they got the Clipper up at the fourth.
No good with a layup.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play,
shot was
down
it?
double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead, up 10. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Let's go, y'all. Last
Behind
quarter.
us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Highland. Pass to Batum. Here's Highland.
Get there.
For 3, Covington. Pure from 3-point range. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Covington knocking one
And my
down,
mock critic
showing
got
some
mocked.
confidence in his ability.
Wow.
Misses. Gordon, right side. Here's the 3. The shot comes out.
Yes.
And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Beasley for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And stolen by Beasley. Outside Schroeder. They get it back. Right side Vanderbilt. Goes back up. And rejected.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
For 3, Covington. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers in the lead. It's Beasley on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's the Clippers ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
He's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Out to Powell. Pass to Covington. Back to Powell. And here's Gordon. 6 to shoot. Batum sets a screen.
He was moving. He ain't have that release.
Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
Hit him with the crossover, made him on fact. All that. Shotgun. Switch back. Shit.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
All right, he's trying to double team me.
Stolen by Westbrook.
Get the fucking bullshit bump.
Here's
still.
Leonard.
Get the fuck out of here,
Good work defensively by James.
Jesus.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now James. 5 on the clock. Up top, Davis. Shot to end the cold streak.
Hey, Dave, good fucking shot.
And the Lakers lead by 6.
Ooh, the clock winding down there. Davis gets a good look at the basket and sinks it.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Vanderbilt, you about to lose a lot of your minutes for Troy Brown.
The Lakers making a switch here. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Westbrook with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better.
If you don't mind me asking.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Westbrook with the miss.
Yeah.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. It's just not a good look.
And LeBron James leading the charge right now on the offensive end. Not afraid to put
No,
his
stupid.
team
Let me get
on
that.
his back.
With the ups. With
This
the
one's a
ups.
three.
On.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gordon outside. They set a pick. Inside. Here's Leonard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Remarkable pass off that pick and roll from EG there. He might have been able to take that shot, but wisely threaded the needle.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Gordon outside. Pass to George. Out to Gordon. And Eric Gordon
Get
gets
the fuck out of here. We love when they quit, bitch. GG's in the chat. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Say what?
Rob,
What happened?
streaming it so I can see.
What happened? Somebody wanna play me?
Yeah.
Send it.
There's more. Nope. There's more. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Backwise. Backwise. Hold on, I gotta fix my setting.
You gotta add me too. You gotta add me too.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Hold on. Why did I pick the Warriors?
You home, you home. You home, you home.
Who's streaming?
Precision. Precision. Precision bonus. Got it?
Alright, let me pick the matchups. Since, yeah, decide who pick what team. No.
What we doing? What we doing? We're doing randoms or?
Pick your team.
Let me pick the matchup.
Pick your team.
You should let you pick the matchup. You should let you pick the matchup.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't change my phone. I want y'all to play Lakers Nuggets.
So I'm the Nuggets then.
Hold on.
How you change the jersey?
How you change the jerseys? Press on. I think
His boy
it's when
gonna
you
be
advance.
on my
When
back.
you advance, change the jerseys. There you go.
His boy dropped down.
Like their jerseys.
See, you playing Warzone?
Another precision.
Somebody drowned this up so he could play.
I got two on me. One is outside. He ran back.
What should I put the stream on, bro?
He ran back. He's right there.
I bought everything right now with Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, my shit is
Put it
really
up.
good. Good gas gave it.
Say that.
Yep, he's outside this tent right here. He's someplace right here.
Hi, everyone.
Are they?
I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our distinguished
No, he's right here.
Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
This shit. Yeah.
Tip
Yeah,
off goes
one
to
is
Denver.
downstairs pushing y'all from the hotels. One is dropping in on loadout.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Russell with the ball. Checked by Murray. Back to Russell. Down low. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Well, don't forget about Jamal Murray. This guy is back. He's as good as any other point guard in the Western Conference.
Back to Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Hey, mama.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. You know, with Murray, he's an efficient, high-volume scorer with a complete offensive game, Brent.
No doubt, BA. Scores at all three levels, has a great handle.
I didn't get my loadout yet.
And I'll tell you what, this is about recovery. Jamal getting back, being focused to return to the game that has eluded him from injuries the past couple years. He is focused.
From up top there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Mike below the
Pass to
loadout.
Vanderbilt. Out to James.
Come on, that was weak shit.
Okay, I gotta get
Good
loadout.
work defensively by Gordon.
Come on, do that type of shit
Man, I
again.
thought he was making that in so close. That's some
Yo,
aggressive
the airstrike on us.
And here's Jokic.
Maybe you get that.
And they double up Jokic. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Russell.
I think it's going up so weak.
Porter pulls it in. Pass to Gordon. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Gordon's got 5 points.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
To the inside.
Why are you playing so
Davis
high?
slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
D'Angelo, next time here.
There's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Gordon. Puts it up.
Great contest from AD there. Always a legitimate threat to throw it back.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Watch that three.
So it's Denver now.
Mike on my right.
After the Lakers pick
Mike
up
on
the
my right.
basket
Mike
just
on my right.
moments
Right
ago.
here. I'm
D'Angelo, you go up like that one more time, bro.
Porter standing at 6'10".
Niggas doing
He's
the
got
same
that
layup.
huge wingspan. Able to swat that
Whole
one
team is
away.
up top.
Pass to
Oh,
Jokic.
shit.
Whole team is up top.
Stolen by Davis.
I saw you, AB. We don't want you to
the
kill it,
middle.
AB. You.
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, BA, the
Again, look at
He's on that AD.
Again, look at somebody close. Somebody close.
AD,
3 months
hands
in
up.
the
Come
same
on.
place. NBA
Come on,
players
you're
are used to
not
being in 4 cities in a week, so it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Here's James. The Nuggets getting their
They
last
got
shot to go. Goes back up. Davis can't hit.
Yeah, they got a drone.
The Nuggets trail.
I'm out of here. I'm pushing back closer. They got a rotate close us.
Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. 3-pointer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. James with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Outside Russell. Pass to Reeves. Here's James. Covered by Jokic.
Get a team top left too.
Pocket 4. Tries again.
Left side.
Man, the layup is good by James.
I don't like that take long, bro.
And LeBron, even at this age, still with his size, such a force.
Might drop it behind
Now a
us.
timeout called by Denver.
Bring me the bag. It should be upstairs.
Graba.
A different look for Denver.
Yep, I am.
We've got 1:48 left to the first. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smith.
Oh no, David, to the right.
Inside. Clock at 6. And stolen by Beasley. Takes the 3. And LeBron James hits for Beasley. James has got 5.
He's
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
That was a good
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
And he's going for the oop here.
Rui,
Stolen
get that.
by Bryant. Outside, Brown. Back to Najee.
Brad, you still can call the charge, man. Hey, they would have called the charge.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Somebody below us too.
Oh, that was nasty, bro.
Defense.
And it's Denver with a rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Offensive rebound.
Hands up. Put it in.
Up top, Bryant. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock.
Shut up.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
What you want to do with it?
Beasley outside.
Wow, that was
right
nasty.
side. Here's Najee. Now Smith fires the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. From what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but
D'Angelo, you didn't give me shit last time you was in the game, so I'm hoping you come in the game and you change that.
feeling more calculated than risky. Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brown. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Porter. And that one's long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
But for Michael Porter Jr., no one has argued about his talent. It's been about health, right?
Well, the top recruit back in his high school class. Michael had back surgery his first year of college, slid in the draft because of it, has had a few more issues here, but Denver believes. They believe that they're going to get the best out of MPJ, and I hope we all see it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon, left side.
Hey, Rui.
Count it. All three
I take
of
your
those
ass right out
attempts
the
have
game.
gone
Put Vando back in.
Good adjustment on the inside that time, getting the shot off from Aaron Gordon.
Outside Russell. Over Murray.
Do that again.
And that one hits the back iron.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Murray is doubled.
That'll get KCP to three like he wasn't just on his team.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play, it evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Davis. 10 points for him. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Murray. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Count that bucket.
Did a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Reeves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own
Austin,
chest.
that's disrespectful.
He said, quote, I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time. Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
You got to
Here's
get up
Porter.
there, Austin.
Here's
That's your
Caldwell
fault.
Pope. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Davis playing with some real authority right now and imposing his will. You see the bench reacting and loving it.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so it's the Lakers.
No, it's right
winning.
here. I knew it was
The
coming.
Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Offensive board. Davis.
This took so long.
Outside for Russell. Just 5 to shoot.
Hey, yo, D'Angelo.
Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail.
You don't get no more open than that.
Stolen by Russell.
Wow.
Porter with the steal. Stolen by Russell.
Oh, what a truck up.
I see you, AD, but chill.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the half. Now here's Beasley. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that.
D'Angelo,
The
you
best
selling,
part
bro.
of NBA
You
action,
selling the whole game.
as you know, is fast break
I don't
basketball.
even want to take off jumpers
Get
with
more
you.
3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster
Sell it.
dunks. I'm up for it.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And so here is Denver. 4-point game.
I'm sorry, yo.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Green.
I don't play that game.
Rebound, the Lakers. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Reeves.
Holy shit.
James up top. 6 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Najee. Jackson with it. Over to the left wing. And here's Jordan. Knocked loose. Here's
Austin,
Reeves.
what the fuck, blood?
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Oh,
And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Jackson outside. Down low. Here's Jordan. No good with a layup.
That's how to protect
Austin,
the
stop
rim
fucking selling me.
without
Yo,
foul.
you
Force
selling
it
me,
to
blood.
the
You
pocket
are
release.
selling me.
Bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
I look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed to long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Vando, jump.
Hey, little exclamation
I gotta
point.
switch you to the jump.
There's a different power in the way that Jokic is able to drive the basketball. A lot of defense is not able to stop it.
Now here's Russell to the right side.
He's right there. You go.
Here's Reeves.
Yep, there you go.
Here's James on the wing.
There's another one. There's
4
another
on
one
the clock.
outside. That made on that side.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brett.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Now Jokic. About a minute played here in the second half. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic. And it comes off the front of the rim. And the whistle
Backcourt.
blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Jokic with it.
Oh, wow.
To the
boy.
inside. Here's Gordon. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Davis. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Brad, do you think that was a
D'Angelo,
controversial
can you get
selection?
come on, like,
It
good.
was
There
mostly
we go.
due to how young
I don't think you wanna
Davis
see that
still
again.
is. You can't argue with the All-NBA
Yeah.
selection and numbers. And of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
D'Angelo, what the fuck?
They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Defense dodged the
Yeah,
bullet
that
that
guy
time.
is
Total
someplace up
breakdown.
here.
Pass to Jokic.
Crown hammer.
It's stolen by James.
LeBron, you going up like a hoe.
Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 9.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
And Davis with the block. James, left side. And there's the foul. It's on Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Now here's Russell. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Murray with it. Beasley covers. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. And Aaron Gordon, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Well, with Aaron Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
How you got?
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep growing under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that."
Look at that shit. What?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
That's tough for AD on the inside. The brow showing off his motor.
D'Lo.
Timeout call, the Nuggets.
Oh, behind me. Ooh.
So both teams making some changes here.
I'm safe right here. Oh, no, I'm not.
Now here's
I think I'm
Jokic.
safe. I'm still safe to be had. Got it. There's somebody in there.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Davis with the defensive effort. Beasley outside. From the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's up top. He's
And
up top.
here's the
He's in the
fast
window.
break. Here's Murray. Oh, and he misses the wide open layup. Here's Reeves.
Oh my God.
Almost a steal.
I'm gonna see if he's up on me. Should have waited for him. Should have smoked.
And here's James. He's got 9. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
They both
Down
pushing.
by 12.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Jokic. For 3. The shot, no good. Now the Lakers take it the other way. James with the ball. Checked by Murray. The shot by James, no good. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they executed the half court. It's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions. Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball.
Pass to James. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. With the drive. It's good. James has got 11 points.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
Pass to Green.
Oh my God.
Trying to get back on track.
Oh my God.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's
He's
Reeves.
about to kill you. He's about to kill you. He's about to kill you.
Three-pointer.
Oh, my fault, bro. I'm selling.
They get the rebound. Kick out to Brown.
Everybody.
I told you she.
That
Everybody.
three's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Switch it up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Russell.
It's a clever play by Reggie Jackson, just knowing when to maneuver himself into the D and draw the foul.
And he sinks the second. They grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank. And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Now here's Jackson.
Nah.
Gordon outside. Back to Brown.
Yeah, no.
And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, he's right here. Yep.
Now Los Angeles with it. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Bamba.
No, he's here helping me.
Al Vanderbilt. Hachimura outside.
Yeah.
6 to shoot. There's the three.
Good shit.
Now Russell, defended by Brown. Fires from deep. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's a horrible offense.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Gordon with it. Hachimura covering. And here's Brown for three.
Lord.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Russell, that's good.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Huh? Where? Yeah, Mark.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Two of them.
That's his third foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is
The
great
other one's
to
right here.
see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Brown. Jackson outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Outside Russell. Now here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
They gotta be in the building.
Now here's Brown.
Watch the roofs.
Jackson right side.
Windows and stuff.
Lets it go from the wing. And they'll turn it over.
We gotta
Couldn't
move
get the
though. We
shot
gotta move
off.
though. All right.
Shot clock violation. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nope, no, they're not.
It's Brown
Yeah,
on the
one is-
wing.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Porter gets the bucket.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create
He's right here.
opportunities to score.
He's right there behind that.
Outside Russell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From the wing,
I should have got on top of it.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
GG's.
Now Porter. Russell with the rebound. Pass to Hachimura.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get it.
And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown with it. Now Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Looked like a simple play, and it turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Lakers call timeout. They're on top by 17. 1:43 left in the fourth. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Russell. Takes a three. James inside. And slam dunk by James.
Just finding ways to get inside, get up, and throw another one down. LeBron with an easy two.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Davis.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Here's Porter. Good work defensively by James. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his third foul so far. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And James launches it from deep.
Porter bringing the D now, some block shots, turnovers he's creating. He's coming up with stops.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic in the post. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
James goes in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that
Hate their offense. They're going to lose in the playoffs.
Sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for I'm up in the score. And jump in the floor. Follow the back to the take the sheet off and I can some more. No, now you're running the scene. I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I can just do it no more. One of the dads, I'm moving them all. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. And it was messing me while I was spending victory back on 7 minutes back. all over my roster. They got options. I keep it right on the dresser next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go to the doctor, go to the doctor, go to the I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Going through the full trend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. They say success is the best revenge.
Oh, my fault. Got it up. I thought I did.
Nah, you straight.
I didn't know what that was.
I mean, that was two, you know. What about a play yeah. Get more push-up. Oh, God. I do push-up. It's 22-10 plus.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
All right, D'Angelo.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. We should have a good one on our hands, Brent, as two up-tempo offenses square off.
Yeah, this is going to be like a tennis match, back and forth, right to left. Here we go.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in.
When he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Here's Russell. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And here is Ingles. Pass to Holiday. Back to Ingles. Here's Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To the inside. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. It's a combination of size and athleticism. What a talent.
Pass to Russell. To the right side. Here's Reeves. Three-pointer. Here's Davis.
Austin.
Here's Reeves. It's stolen by Holiday. Middleton outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Davis with a rebound.
Austin, that's
the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood. It's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. James with the ball. Middleton covering.
D'Angelo, I'm going to take you the fuck out the game.
No good, off the front rim. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
2K, that's what y'all doing?
Here's Lopez.
Mo was in perfect
Lopez
position.
at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
The Lakers call timeout.
Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, 08 animation.
That's crazy.
The Lakers trail.
Dunk on. So crazy.
Now here's Russell. Shot to end the cold streak.
Yeah, you better wake the
Connects
fuck
from
up.
downtown.
Well, this becomes the D-Lo zone right now, and he's got the kind of range to step back even further.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it out to Middleton. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, the Lakers. James, right side.
Go ahead.
Pass to Russell.
Let's go, D'Angelo. You better wake the fuck up.
Deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Now here's Lopez.
Well, action head.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Reinforcements are here.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
He cannot guard you, AD.
Outside Russell. Pass to Davis. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
And even though he's got good range for a big, AD still would rather have a high percentage look.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
The blunt.
The Bucks trail to the paint. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Beasley outside.
Malik
Launches it. And no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. 1:21 left to play in the first. Allen inside. They need this.
You don't react faster than
And
that.
that's 2 points on the layup.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Out to James. Beasley outside. To the
He's
middle.
in the fucking restricted area, right?
Oh, George. What?
And the Lakers have possession. Now Schroeder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the rejection. Pass to Connaughton.
Oh, no.
It's stolen by Hachimura. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Carter with it.
Here's your ref. Watch him.
Back to Crowder. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, up 2. On top, up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost. And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect
fuck
when
out
it
the
comes to
paint.
NBA dynasties. Thanks, Alex. Out to Schroeder. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, BA. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Holiday. From outside the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Russell. From downtown. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Boston, get the ball, blood.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he's able to get it back. Antetokounmpo outside. The Bucks need to get up a
Giannis
shot
move
here.
Mo out the way.
And the Bucks miss again. The Lakers in the lead. Inside. Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Kicks it out to Middleton. No one near him. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
And here's Dragic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Middleton. Here's Dragic. Davis on the double team. Kicks it out to Middleton. Here's Lopez. And Davis with the block.
Well, that reach is so dangerous. He uses it so well.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. For me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
For 3, Dragic. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Russell. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Dragic. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Dragic. Pass to Matthews. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Davis, a screen. Down low. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Lakers lead by 2.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision, great pass.
Timeout call, Milwaukee.
What the fuck? Yo. Oh, nah.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a rotation player.
Yeah, it's tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Here's Portis.
Oh,
That shot off. Now the Lakers take it the other way. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Allen. Nice move. And Reeves pulls it down. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
And the basket is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Russell using his post moves to get the 2 points. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, VA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Middleton. The shot no good. Davis with the defensive effort. Right side Russell. Pass to James. Takes the 3. The shot by Russell, no good. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo outside. Driving in. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. Good burst by Giannis.
James can't get it to go. It'll count. It doesn't go for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the Bucks with the possession here. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's crazy.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. I can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Middleton. For the lead. Buries it
The
from 3.
fucking ass.
Middleton's got 5 now.
Well, he's a dangerous outside shooter. Middleton is someone you got to chase off that 3-point line.
To the inside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Where the fuck you been,
with
Austin?
the block. On target from range.
Davis, you see him right there developing more in his passing ability. Good decision.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Al. Thanks for that. To the paint. James outside. 6 to shoot.
Yo, Mo, why you laying the ball up, nigga? I just shot it for all that, nigga.
Get down on the block. Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. Carter with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
He hits the second from the line. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Back to Crowder. Pass to Matthews. Three-pointer, no good. James with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Oh. Out to Beasley. It's Beasley on the wing. It's Beasley on the wing. That one no good. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Okay, yo.
Milwaukee in the lead. And they get it back. The 3 is up. The rebound by Beasley.
I didn't shoot that.
James.
Okay, stop doing
Looking to get
hosting.
it going. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside Carter. To the left wing. Crowder outside.
Oh my God.
And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hachimura's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Crowder. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Hachimura. .51 seconds left in the third. Beasley for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Connaughton outside. Pass to Lopez. Misses the three. The Lakers trail. James with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And James gets it to go.
That's just good basketball. I think keeping James down low, not a bad option.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
On the wing, Connaughton. The three ball. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For the lead. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
I just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Lakers ahead, leading by one.
Bench
And time
goes
for a short
first.
break. Stay right
Help
there.
from
The
LeBron.
fourth quarter is coming up next.
Fuck y'all gonna do?
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. James, right side. Double team on James. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh.
James inside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Pass to Reeves. Beyond the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Middleton. Over to the wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Davis a screen. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron patient there, keeping the defense guessing, maybe mixing up their coverages on the back end. Makes him very unpredictable in the pick and roll set.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Porter's shot is off. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Outside Russell. Davis a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by Reeves, no good. Milwaukee with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Little turnaround. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
James. Deflects the pass. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bucks trail. The Bucks trail. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
They're gonna put anybody in the game for Braun, put Vanderbilt in there. Ugh.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
When you're super creative like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game. So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
I'm not taking that screen again. I know what's going to happen.
The Lakers for the rebound. Now Russell. To the middle. Stolen by Ingles. Hook loose. Stolen by Russell. James outside. Double team on James. The three from Russell. It's hauled in by Portis. .143 left to the final quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, no.
He got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. James with the ball. Six to shoot. Pass to Davis. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Left to the fourth quarter. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. James outside. Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers. Antetokounmpo, right side. And here is Ingles. Inside. Money.
And now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Austin, what the fuck, blood?
Jacks up a three. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
After the open shot, he sold it.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Middleton, one of those guys you feel has ice water in his veins. He's pretty fearless when he's up against it.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you
Right
really need
dealer,
to score
Austin.
a bucket here to stay alive.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Off target from three-point range.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Oh, and he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Now, big and bad and reliable, those are three great traits that Brook Lopez brings to the table.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They're losing by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
The three, James. The rebound by the Bucks. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 5 ticks left in the fourth. The three, James, unable to get that one. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. This was a hard